Y'all. What's up, hippies? Welcome back. I'm back at it again. Yo, okay, let's just hop right into this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Welcome. And to all my hippies that have been with me since day one, I'm so sorry I've been MIA. I'm still MIA, okay? Where have you been? Yo, before quarantine, okay? I'm praying for all y'all. Like, I just hope everybody is just trying to stay as positive as they can. And my heart goes out to everybody right now. That's what I'm gonna say. Real quick, my heart goes out to everybody that is experiencing some hardship in this whole COVID-19 crap, okay? So I'm gonna just leave it at that. For real, before COVID, I stopped recording because of life took over. Life took over my mind. It took over, okay? My oldest daughter has a autoimmune disorder called uveitis. It's, again, an autoimmune disorder that attacks the eyes, which made my daughter legally blind, which caused her to have multiple surgeries and had kept her out of school for pretty much her whole 5th grade year. So that's what I was dealing with. I was dealing with that before COVID. She actually had her last surgery. It'll be a year next month. It is December. Next month is January. It'll be a year next month that she had her last surgery, which I am so thankful for. So thankful. I'm just thankful for my family who has been there for me. And people that have prayed for me. I am so thankful. I am so thankful. And I tell you what, when someone in your family goes through a sickness, especially like with this whole COVID stuff, so many people have lost people that have been dear to them, or there's a lot of losses that has happened in year 2020. And I couldn't imagine losing someone and not being able to see them before they left this world, this realm. You know what I'm saying? That has got to be devastating. So my heart goes out to all y'all because I was dealing with my baby, going through her stuff, and that was difficult. Some of my family members were like, oh, why don't you document it and all that? And I was thinking about doing that. I was going to do that, but then I couldn't. I didn't have the energy. I didn't have the mental capacity to even do it. You know, I didn't want people feeling sorry for my family and I, or, you know, and maybe that's like a total effed up way of looking at it. I just feel like certain things should just be left with you and your family. Everything doesn't need to be seen. That's just how I feel. Now, of course, I'm not saying that it couldn't help somebody. I definitely am going to do a separate video talking about uveitis and maybe some of the challenges that we did go through and things like that. Just watching someone struggle from within their health, man, it makes you look at life totally different. I appreciate things in my life more now. You know, the people in my life. I just feel like some people are just, a lot of people, especially nowadays, are very surface. You know, they see things and they believe what they see. You know, they just hop on to stuff and just like, people are not really reading between the lines or looking deeper into things. Going through that with my daughter was definitely challenging. Especially times where I had to be stronger for her when it was hard for me, you know. And if she was scared or something, I would just try to make her feel better about it. Like at doctor's appointments, I would just ask her if she had any questions or just reassure her, you know, and, you know, just all that good jazz, you know what I'm saying? And that was just challenging. It was just so draining. And then I have other children I have to be there for. I have my husband and, you know, making time for them and being emotionally and mentally available for them. So I didn't have time to be on here. But everything is cool now. Like, she's doing better now. She's thriving now. And I'm definitely happy about that. Another reason why I've been MIA is because COVID. COVID has changed everything. Okay, now I currently have 3 children that are home. And my oldest daughter, before COVID hit, she missed 5th grade. So not only am I dealing with COVID, like the whole change of like the schools and the children and all that jazz, but there are each child is going through different things. So that's challenging in itself, and that is draining, and girl, my energy is just like, so I definitely have to, I like to pull back so that I can give myself what I need for myself, you know? For me, I'm not really into social media. Like I really sometimes feel like I should have been born in a whole different time, a whole different realm. I'd be like, oh my God. You gotta be consistent if you want to get in touch with me, okay? So yeah, I've been dealing with that, placing the kids in school. So they were going to school, they were in the school district. And no, you know, I just didn't agree with what was going on. And it was just too much going on. And it had me stressed. Like I was stressed, you guys. And excuse my French, but that's how stressed I was. I was stressed. I was really stressed, okay? And with all this COVID, you don't want to be stressed, okay? You do not want to be stressed, honey, because stress causes sickness, okay? And that don't flow over here, okay? We are taking vitamins. We are burning sage. We are living stress-free. My heart goes out to the parents out there, single parents, single fathers, mothers, who have children at home and don't have maybe the resources or the help or the will. I pray for you. My heart goes out to you. Trust me, I really understand. And I'm definitely thankful that I do have the resources and help and things like that to help my husband. I love my husband. Like, I'm just thankful. But it's just me and these kids here, okay? My husband goes to work, okay? I'm just happy that I'm able to be here and to advocate for them. But and I just want to say, like, honestly, I have learned to have more patience. Shout out to my girl who told me about K-12. If you guys don't know about K-12, I will put that information down below. Check them out. So K-12 is throughout the United States. They have tuition-free schools as well as tuition-based schools. So if you want to pay for your babies, they have those schools too. They have plenty of resources. Oh my gosh. It's changed my life. It's saved my life. Like, I will put that information down below if you guys want to check that out. Okay. Check K-12 out, call them. The people that are in that whole department, or like the people that work for K-12, are really sweet people, very understanding. There's just a lot of good things that I really I like K-12, okay? Taking my kids and putting them in homeschool has changed a lot. They're actually really thriving and enjoying the new wave, you know? People that know me, some people would say that I'm very patient, and some people would say that I have no patience. In this case, my patience was thin, okay? But what I did not want to project onto my kids that was projected onto me, or what I saw growing up, was me cussing them out because they didn't know something. You know what teachers go to school for? And I'm not knocking teachers. Trust me, because being home and homeschooling my child, I am understanding what teachers go through, okay? You gotta teach somebody else's kid, and that kid got issues, and you wondering, like, what are the parents doing, you know? So I have way more respect for teachers experiencing this. I cannot wait for this COVID to fix itself, or, you know, get fixed so they can go back to school. Trust me. Okay. But at the same time, I've learned a lot as far as having them home, and the way you communicate to your child, the way you relay a message to your child, you will get better results when you talk to them a certain way, you know, and not cussing them out and making them feel like crap because they don't know something. And especially when you don't even know it. I mean, I've learned more. Like, I feel like I'm in school. because I'm learning with them. So it's interesting. It's just interesting. Definitely rewarding experience. I pray that my kids will appreciate me later for doing this. But I definitely try to use positive reinforcement when they start to doubt themselves. But I was making my kids do affirmations. And because we've done affirmations and that's something we were doing and practicing, when they have doubt or feel silly or whatever the heck, I bring that stuff up, or I just tell them, you're learning. It's okay if you don't know something. You're learning. I'm learning. We're learning together, type thing. I take deep breaths. I take a lot of breaths, Hey, if you need to take a smoke break, take a smoke break. If you need to take a drink, take a drink. I'm not encouraging bad behavior. No, I'm not. But I definitely am encouraging you to relax, take a chill pill, digress, whatever you have to do to be there, be present for your kids. You know what I'm saying? This is not easy, and I totally understand. And my heart goes out to all the parents out there, all of you, all of you. If you're those parents who are pregnant or have a little wah-wah, you're lucky. Thank God for that too. Thank God hopefully you don't have to experience this, okay? To the parents out there where your kids have already graduated from school, kudos to you too. Like, you're lucky, okay? Happening. Besides all that, I have been enjoying my life. Whenever I get the moment or the chance to do something, go somewhere, I'm enjoying it. Run aware. I am enjoying my life, okay? I got some piercings. Like, I started my lock journey. Like, so much change is happening. Change within me, change around me, change, okay? I have been changing. Everything's changed. Quarantine, I done got quarantine thick, okay? I have gained weight. So much good stuff has happened. I feel like I'm just bonding more with my family. I'm really working on reaching out. I have anxiety, you guys. So that's another reason why I pull back from the internet, or just like I'm not social media savvy. And I keep saying that because I really want you guys to understand my anxiety is different, but I have anxiety and I will disconnect. I have no problem doing that. I'm very optimistic, you guys. I'm very optimistic, and I try to take anything that's negative and figure out a positive in it. Because there's always lessons that we can learn. There's always things that we can gain from a challenge or struggle or, anyone, with everything that's going on in the world and so many people dying, I just learn to appreciate what's around me and who is in my life. And I just want to be present. I encourage anybody to read. I encourage you to fill your spirit with good things. Listen to change. Maybe it's the music you listen to. Maybe it's your friends, maybe it's you. Whatever you can do to improve yourself, your life, and your environment, I challenge you to do those things. And I hope all is well with all of you out there. And I just wanted to give you an update. Didn't already subscribe. And if you haven't, comment. Go ahead and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about. My YouTube channel is about to switch up on y'all. I know I keep talking about this. I have so many things, but there's so many things that have changed about what I used to have so many things about. So, but one love. Bye.